Just take a look. The building was completely demolished, but the city didn't really have a choice. This lake is frozen. If I hit it with this bat, you're going to see it is getting easily crushed. I'm even stepping on it a little bit, and it is crushing right beneath me. So it's obvious how fragile and unstable this lake really is. So just keep this in mind. If you bring your kids out to the park or you come out to the park yourself, you do not want to stand on this surface. And not only that, but they're giving out these thermoses to anyone that leaves. First one from this morning was ruled as arson. Now, thankfully, no one was staying at this hotel because it was being renovated, but there were workers inside, and one of them says they've been trying to get this hotel up and running, and they're sad to see their hard work go to waste. Good evening, guys. I'm out here in northeast Lubbock, just out of city limits, where Lubbock County Sheriff's Office are investigating a dead body. I will step out of the scene so you guys can take a better look at what is happening here, but they are investigating a body found here at a house off of East 2nd Street and Peach Avenue. And that's definitely something they want to address in this meeting. After 17 kids were killed in the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas massacre, there's been a lot of talk about school safety. Yeah, John, the most important thing to know is that no one was hurt. This building was being renovated and no one was living here. The first fire happened on the other side of this building around 9. This is the Villa Town Apartments Motel. It was ruled as arson. There's 2 robberies. It was reported that he was armed with a gun, but John, through investigation, police say that they found that it maybe wasn't a real gun, but a BB gun. He also has been arrested once before for assault. It happened here in the area of 62nd Street and Elkhart. Police say a man was knocking on the woman's door and lured her outside. The second fire, the one you're looking at right now, was called in around 5 this afternoon. Fire officials say they don't know what started this particular fire just yet, but they haven't ruled out anything. They're just trying to put it out, and they're working tirelessly to do that. Lubbock Fire says their best bet to find out what happened is to speak with witnesses. So if you saw anything the day of the fires, if you live around here, call Crime Line at 741-1000 or call the fire marshal's office, and we'll have that information on our website.
Yeah, I think it needed to be gone.
2 fires in just one day at the former Villa Town Motel, one of them leaving the building in ruins.
It drew a lot of attention, though. It said there was lots of cars coming and going and people walking over there, the cops having to put cones up to keep people out.
Lubbock Fire has ruled the cause of the initial fire as arson, but when it comes to this fire, they say they're still trying to figure out what sparked it.
It's going to be pretty difficult, and we may not ever know the exact cause of the fire, but the investigators are pretty good at piecing things together, and they may narrow it down at least to a few probable causes.
The city's code enforcement began taking down what was left, deeming the building unsafe for public use. But Lubbock Fire will stick around the area, making sure there aren't any flare-ups.
Just kind of a mop-up situation now, just to make sure that all the adjoining properties around this area are safe.
For now, neighbors say the building coming down could be for the best.
I can't really say I'm sad to see it. It's been there as long as I can remember, but a lot of bad things happened there.
Everybody, we look pretty good cleaned up.
A love story that dates back to when they were just 5 years old.
This one is the one some people swear up and down is her. Of course, I know that's me. Little belly there.
But behind the laughter and the smiles,
we don't want to run out of time,
is a little bit of pain.
And he told me, he said, you've got stage 4 chronic renal failure. I said, stage 4, what happened stage 1, 2, or 3? It just went fast.
Gloria has been living with this for years, and one of the hardest parts?
My energy level is sometimes down. I have my good days and bad days. There are times when I couldn't even vacuum my own living room.
To see her in pain, or see her not be able to get up and do what you love to do, I feel it sometimes.
Luckily, the dialysis helps Gloria survive.
It's just not a quality of life that one wishes for.
Which is why they're wearing these shirts, plastering signs around town, asking for you to be their hero.
Any place that I visit.
Business bulletin boards.
Business bulletin boards.
And every day they see.
It looks like we're starting to get a couple of potential screens as people.
A small beacon of hope.
Maybe put it on social media.
Yes.
Okay. So
Roberto says he would do it himself if he didn't have diabetes.
Till she walks out of the hospital. and I'll take the signs off when she walks out of the hospital.
But if Gloria doesn't find a new kidney and can't travel the world, Roberto says that's okay, because his world is right here by his side.
We will continue to be happy together, try to enjoy as long as, as permitted, whatever the case may be.
Meet 7-month-old Jack Bean.
Bless you.
Other than having a contagious smile, he used to have flat head syndrome, which means he had a flat spot from sleeping on his back.
The treatment for that is a helmet that kind of helps mold the head back into a round shape.
And before Dr. Seuss took over this helmet,
It was just a plain white helmet. It had nothing on it, no designs, no nothing.
that's when Elite Sign and Designs stepped in.
We come in to decorate them and give it a personal look so that these babies can be more comfortable, as well as the parents out in public. It's not so medicinal looking and changes the experience for them.
We actually have a phrase on it that says, "My hat is a hat that fixes my flat." So it kind of also helps to just educate the public as to why, they see babies that are around that are wearing these devices.
The design company decorates all kinds of prosthetics for free. Wheelchairs and prosthetic legs can get a makeover too.
And it's gone from those stares to, oh, how cute, where did you get that, how did you get that, and so on, versus just the random real curiosity that nobody understands.
Lindsay says this helmet made him stand out, and baby Jack agrees.
And make it just so it isn't some kind of device. What are you doing?
Mari Salazar, KLBK News.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mari Salazar, filling in for Elizabeth Pace. We begin tonight with a structure fire injuring one person. It's been 9 months since Hurricane Harvey devastated parts of East Texas. These are all the cars flooded out during Hurricane Harvey. Now they're getting ready to be shipped overseas. Insurance companies considered flooded cars to be total losses, but many of them still have life left. Runners getting up bright and early to honor a local hero. This is the 6th year the West Texas Endurance has hosted the Willie McCool Memorial Half Marathon. And around the state, the head of the National Guard says some 500 troops will be deployed to the southwest U.S. border immediately. The order has been signed and troops are on their way. Ashley Quorum reports.
Chris, what day is it today?
It is Friday, Wildlife Friday.
Wildlife Friday. So coming up on KLBK News at noon, we'll meet this little guy right here. We'll be right back.
Bright and early, even during the freeze this morning, these runners just kept going. We'll post more information of the scholarship on our website, everythinglubbock.com.
Normally deal with.
And it'll be warmer.
It'll be warmer.
So warm weather. All right, thanks, Chris. We'll be right back. It's typical to think about having to save one of your family members from a car crash, but that was the reality for 9-year-old Luis Garcia. Last week, Garcia's family was traveling near Van Horn. You have to take care of that.
You don't have to worry about it.
I don't have to worry about that. He does. I don't.
I do. I don't tan. I burn. So. Miami Diva over here.
I try. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.